Walnuts are often called brain food, and honestly, they're praised for their omega-3 fats, antioxidants, and vitamins that support heart and memory health. But here's something most seniors don't realize. Eating walnuts the wrong way can secretly harm your body instead of healing it. Many older adults add walnuts to their daily routine, thinking they are completely safe, but small mistakes like eating them raw, storing them poorly, or eating too many at once can turn this superfood into a silent threat. These mistakes can cause bloating, joint pain, indigestion, and even increase inflammation in the body. Think about it. When was the last time you checked the freshness of your walnuts? Or noticed that bitter taste that often means they've gone rancid? Some people eat them late at night, thinking they'll help with sleep, while others mix them with milk or sugary foods, which completely destroys their benefits. Walnuts are powerful, but they are also sensitive. When not handled properly, their healthy fats can spoil, forming harmful compounds that strain the liver and slow digestion. In today's video, we're uncovering 8 dangerous walnut mistakes that many seniors make daily without realizing it. Each mistake can block nutrients, harm your metabolism, or trigger inflammation. But don't worry, every mistake has a simple fix. So before your next handful of walnuts, let's find out whether you're helping your health or accidentally hurting it. Walnuts are packed with nutrition, but when eaten the wrong way, they can become surprisingly harmful. Many seniors eat them daily to protect their heart, brain, and memory. However, certain habits can quietly damage your digestion, cause inflammation, and even make your healthy snack toxic. Let's uncover the 8 most dangerous walnut mistakes that every senior should know and how to fix them before it's too late. Mistake number 1, eating walnuts raw and unsoaked. Most seniors eat raw walnuts straight out of the jar, thinking they're getting maximum nutrition. But raw walnuts contain compounds called phytic acid and tannins. These natural chemicals block your body from absorbing essential minerals like calcium, magnesium, and zinc. They can also cause bloating, gas, or stomach heaviness. Soaking walnuts overnight in water helps remove these anti-nutrients and makes digestion easier. The soaking process activates the enzymes in the nut, turning it into a live food that's more beneficial. Always soak 2 to 3 walnut halves for 6 to 8 hours before eating. Mistake number 2, storing walnuts in warm or humid conditions. Walnuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, healthy fats that are delicate and spoil easily. When stored in warm, humid places like the kitchen shelf, these fats oxidize and become rancid. Rancid walnuts not only taste bitter but also release harmful free radicals that can damage your liver and heart. Always store walnuts in an airtight container inside the refrigerator or freezer. Cold temperatures protect their natural oils and freshness. You can also keep them in glass jars to avoid plastic chemical contamination. Mistake number 3, eating too many walnuts at once. Walnuts are calorie-dense. Just a small handful equals a mini meal. Some seniors believe more is better, eating 8 to 10 halves at once. This overload can stress your liver and slow your metabolism. Excess fat can also cause loose stools or indigestion. The right amount for seniors is 2 to 4 walnut halves a day. This quantity provides the perfect balance of healthy fats, brain-boosting omega-3s, and fiber without burdening your digestive system. Moderation turns walnuts into medicine. Excess turns them into trouble. Mistake number 4 is mixing walnuts with milk or heavy foods. You know, a lot of folks mix walnuts with milk, yogurt, or even rich desserts, thinking it adds extra nutrition. Unfortunately, this combination can be pretty tough on an aging digestive system. Dairy and nuts digest at different speeds, which can lead to gas, heaviness, or acid reflux. Seniors with a slower metabolism or weaker digestion might notice heartburn or bloating. Instead, try eating walnuts with lighter foods, like fruits, oats, or salads. You'll still get all the nutrients without upsetting your stomach. Mistake number 5 is eating walnuts at night. Some people believe walnuts help improve sleep because they contain melatonin. While that's partly true, eating them late at night can actually cause problems. Walnuts are dense and take a while to digest. For seniors, who already have a slower metabolism, eating walnuts before bed might lead to poor sleep, stomach heaviness, or even acid reflux. The best time to eat walnuts is in the morning after soaking them overnight. That way, your body can use their nutrients efficiently throughout the day. Mistake number 6 is ignoring signs of walnut sensitivity or allergy. Even though walnuts are healthy, they can sometimes trigger allergies or inflammation in certain people. The most common symptoms include things like mouth itching, a dry throat, or even rashes. Seniors with arthritis or autoimmune conditions might feel joint stiffness after eating walnuts. This could be a sign that your immune system is reacting to the nut proteins. If you notice these symptoms, it's a good idea to reduce your intake or stop completely for a week and just observe. And always choose fresh organic walnuts to cut down on exposure to chemical residues that can make inflammation worse. Mistake number 7, eating walnuts with sugary foods or desserts. You know, walnuts really lose their healing effect when combined with sugar. Sugar actually promotes inflammation and spikes blood glucose, which totally cancels out the benefits of those omega-3 fatty acids. A lot of folks eat things like walnut brownies, caramel toppings, or candied nuts, thinking they're getting nutrients. But in reality, they're just feeding inflammation. Instead, try combining walnuts with antioxidant-rich foods like berries, apples, or chia seeds. These help balance blood sugar and actually enhance the anti-inflammatory effect. Mistake number 8, ignoring mold, odor, or the expiry date. Old walnuts can develop mold that's, often invisible to the eye. Mold produces aflatoxins, compounds that can harm the liver and increase the risk of inflammation and fatigue. Always inspect your walnuts before eating. If they smell bitter, oily, or musty, it's best to just throw them away. Never ignore the best before date. Walnuts should ideally be consumed within 6 months of purchase if they're stored cold. And to extend their life, you can vacuum seal them or keep small portions frozen for weekly use. Now that you know these 8 mistakes, it's easy to see how most people, unknowingly eat walnuts the wrong way. The good news is, every mistake has a simple fix. Soaked, fresh, and properly stored walnuts can act like natural medicine. They can improve brain clarity, stabilize cholesterol, and even reduce joint pain. But when eaten carelessly, the same nut can trigger bloating, inflammation, or fatigue. The next time you reach for walnuts, remember, the power lies not in the nut itself, but in how you prepare, store, and consume it. If you make these small corrections, your body will thank you with sharper memory, stronger joints, and better heart health. Now that you know the biggest mistakes seniors make when eating walnuts, it's time to learn the right way to eat them to get all the benefits for your heart, brain, and overall health. Walnuts are truly powerful when consumed correctly. They can lower bad cholesterol, protect your memory, fight inflammation, and even help you sleep better. But the key lies in how you eat them, when you eat them, and what you eat them with. For seniors, every detail matters because your digestion, metabolism, and nutrient absorption slow down with age. So let's unlock the correct walnut routine step by step. The first and most important thing is timing. The best time for seniors to eat walnuts is in the morning after soaking them overnight. Soaked walnuts are softer, easier to chew, and easier to digest. When soaked, the outer brown skin loosens, reducing tannins and making nutrients like magnesium, vitamin E, and omega-3 more bioavailable. Eating them on an empty stomach helps your body absorb these nutrients directly into the bloodstream, giving you better mental focus and stable energy throughout the day. If you don't like eating them plain, you can add your soaked walnuts to a smoothie. Blend 2 soaked halves with banana, oats, or almond milk for a creamy, brain-boosting breakfast. This combination fuels your neurons, stabilizes blood sugar, and supports memory. For those managing diabetes, add a pinch of cinnamon to your walnut smoothie. It helps balance glucose levels and prevents morning sugar spikes. Next is quantity. You don't need a lot of walnuts to stay healthy. In fact, eating too many can slow digestion and add unnecessary fat to your diet. For seniors, the perfect amount is 2 to 3 halves daily. This gives you enough omega-3s to keep your heart rhythm steady and your brain sharp. More than that, and it can burden your liver or cause stomach heaviness. Remember, consistency matters more than quantity. Eating a few every day is far better than eating many at once and skipping the next day. Now, let's talk about pairing foods correctly. Walnuts are rich in healthy fats and work best when combined with light, fibrous foods. For breakfast, combine them with fruits like apples, papayas, or berries. These fruits contain antioxidants that amplify walnuts' benefits and protect your cells from aging. You can also sprinkle chopped walnuts on salads or oatmeal to improve digestion and texture. Avoid pairing walnuts with dairy, heavy meals, or sugary snacks, as they can create acidity, bloating, or inflammation. Seniors with weak digestion should avoid mixing nuts with milk at all costs. Storage plays a big role too. Walnuts are sensitive to air, heat, and moisture. When exposed, their healthy oils oxidize and turn toxic. Always store them in an airtight glass container inside the refrigerator. This preserves their freshness and prevents rancidity. If you buy walnuts in bulk, divide them into weekly portions and freeze the rest. This ensures each batch stays crisp, aromatic, and nutritious. Never store walnuts in the kitchen cabinet or near stoves. Warm conditions destroy their nutritional value within days. Another crucial point is how you prepare walnuts. Avoid roasting them at high heat. High temperatures destroy the fragile omega-3 fats and reduce vitamin E content. If you enjoy the roasted flavor, lightly toast them for just 1 to 2 minutes on a low flame, without oil or salt. Light toasting enhances taste while preserving nutrition. For a sweeter but healthy version, you can drizzle a few drops of honey and sprinkle cinnamon after soaking. This combination is anti-inflammatory and supports heart function. Walnuts can also be used therapeutically. Seniors suffering from arthritis, muscle pain, or chronic inflammation can combine soaked walnuts with flax seeds or chia seeds. This blend provides a balanced omega-3 profile that lubricates joints, reduces morning stiffness, and boosts flexibility. Over time, this simple habit can help improve mobility and reduce dependence on pain medication. If you struggle with insomnia or poor sleep, eat 1 soaked walnut and 1 soaked almond about 2 hours before bed, but only if you have light dinner digestion. This small combination provides melatonin, magnesium, and tryptophan, which calm your nervous system and help induce sleep naturally. However, avoid eating too many nuts at night, as that can cause bloating or acidity. Hydration is another often overlooked factor. Walnuts are rich in fats that require water for digestion. Without proper hydration, seniors may feel bloated or constipated after eating nuts. Make sure you drink enough water during the day. Even better, drink a glass of lukewarm water 15 minutes after eating walnuts. It helps break down fats and eases absorption. Now let's address a question many seniors have. Can walnuts interact with medicines? In some cases, yes. Walnuts contain compounds that can slightly reduce the absorption of thyroid medication, iron supplements, or certain cholesterol-lowering drugs if taken together. To stay safe, keep at least a 2-hour gap between walnuts and any medication. This ensures your body benefits from both without interference. Finally, listen to your body. If you ever feel heavy, notice skin rashes, or experience an itchy throat after eating walnuts, stop immediately. These could be signs of mild nut sensitivity. Try switching to soaked-only walnuts or reduce the quantity to 1/2 per day. Your body gives signals. Pay attention to them. In summary, eating walnuts the right way after 60 can transform your health. Soak them overnight, eat them in the morning, keep portions small, and store them cold. Avoid sugar, heavy foods, or night snacking. When you respect these simple rules, walnuts act like a natural multivitamin, fueling your brain, protecting your arteries, and slowing aging. With time, you'll notice clearer thinking, steadier energy, better joint mobility, and even glowing skin. So, the next time you pick up a walnut, remember, it's not just a nut, it's nature's brain tonic, heart protector, and anti-aging secret wrapped in a shell. Treat it wisely, and it will reward you with lasting strength and vitality. Seniors who follow this walnut routine not only feel younger, but also live with sharper minds and healthier hearts well into their golden years.